Hey everybody, Cynthia Varkavisser, and I'd love to talk to you about the three bottom chakras and how they relate to your past. It's a little bit conceptual, so I hope you can bear with me. The first chakra, like I said, has to do with safety and security. The first 7 years of your life has to do with things that are outside your control. I mean, think about it. You are being taken care of by your family, friends, community in a certain way, and you don't have a whole lot of control over anything. So it's all the things that make you feel safe. Now, I also want you to remember that all memories or all emotions are based on these experiences. So it's the first 7 years that a lot of your emotions come from and you relate back to. But we'll talk about that in the third chakra. The second chakra has to do with your imagination. I like to think of the second chakra and the sixth chakra working together, your intuition and your creativity. It doesn't always work that way, but the way that energy works is that it's incredibly fluid. So when someone says, well, I'm this chakra, that's correct, but it's not only one chakra that we operate from. We actually operate from all chakras at all different times. It's just that we use some more often than others, kind of like our senses. I'm a visual person. I use my eyes way more often than I use my ears, although you don't want to know that when I'm giving you a reading. All right, back to the chakras. So down to the second chakra. This is where our creativity is. This is where our imagination is. Think about when you were young, that we had the time and the ability to be creative, to be in our imagination. This is the second chakra getting its experience. And so we get to relate back to it from time to time. I also believe it's the one that's least acknowledged, at least in my world. The third chakra is your emotional chakra, your solar plexus. And remember, I'll go back to the first chakra. Emotions are, we have an experience, and then we have a feeling, and then we label that feeling, and that's called an emotion. What happens then is that as we have these similar experiences, it trickles us back to our childhood original experience. And that's why I like to say that the emotions are a part of our past. It's because what we experience now, we relate it all the way back to our childhood experiences. So a lot of things that I like to do is when we do readings is that we don't need to visit our past because we're doing that every time we have an emotion. So what I do is I say, hey, let's take a look at this emotion right now. And as we work that out, we actually untangle a part of our past. And that's how we open up our emotional chakra. But I'm digressing. So this is why I like to call these three chakras the chakras of our past. Feel free to ask if you have any questions. I know it's a little bit conceptual, and I hope you enjoyed this. Bye.